Alright guys, this is Rowlands. I'm a nutritional balancing practitioner, and in this short video I'm going to talk about mainstream media. Now, to cut a long story short, the best thing to do when it comes to mainstream media is to try and basically switch off from it. I'm not saying don't keep up with sort of current events and don't, keep up with stuff that's going off in the world, but in general, it's best just to stop really giving much attention to mainstream media. The problem is mainstream media, they're not really about presenting people with the news. What they're about is they're about selling their media. They're selling copies, getting website hits. That's basically what they're about. They want to create stories to get people clicking on links and watching it and getting involved in stupid arguments, because drama sells. The more that they can whip you up into a frenzy, the more that they can sell your screen time. Basically, it's your attention. That's what they're trying to get out of you. They're trying to get your attention. And what happens is they get so good at it that people get sucked in. And this year has been absolutely, obvious. 1 minute it's BLM and everyone's arguing on the internet about BLM. And then, all these big mouths come out with big opinions, and then 2 weeks later, there's something else come out. Whether it be the COVID passports, and then everyone's talking about that. And then the next thing is whatever else is coming on the news, the presidential election. And, and people just spend the time presenting their arguments, getting involved. They basically fell for the psychological trap that mainstream media has presented them. They argue around on the internet, big keyboard warriors, and then 2 weeks later, something else has grabbed their attention. So this is all mainstream media are. They don't present news. They just present things that get people's adrenals whipped up, and it makes people not only focus their attention onto just things that give them no value, but it also causes more divide. And if you want to sort of take a step up, the mainstream media is part of a global plan, in my opinion, to strip people of their dignity, to strip people of spirituality and God in their life, because the Bible is real and the devil is real. I don't think it's a man with red horns running around, but the energy of darkness, the energy of the devil is real, and as it says in the Bible, the devil is in control of the earth at the moment. And that's true. And one of the ways that the devil is in control is the devilish energy infiltrates itself into mainstream media, and they use it for the propaganda, to divide people, to break up family units, to promote unhealthy ways of being, ways of thinking, unhealthy morals, etc. So if you want to stay sane, if you want to not fall into that trap, you have to take a step back, and you have to just view it from a neutral perspective in one sense. And don't get me wrong, I fall into this trap too at times, especially the COVID stuff, because what really gets me riled up is the fact that I don't care what people talk about or what people are arguing amongst themselves, but what really annoys me is when I am drawn into it. When I am drawn into having to be forced vaccinated, when I am brought into being imprisoned in my own house. That's what really annoys me, when I'm trying to live my own life in my own little space, and I'm just doing what I'm doing and building my business, and then all of a sudden I'm being brought into the chaos. That's what annoys me. So I've definitely fall into the trap. I'm not saying don't educate people, but just do it in the right way. You know what I mean? Dr. Wilson just uses these articles. I just mainly use my YouTube channel to get what I want to get out, to a lot of people. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Thanks for watching, and speak to you soon.